Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot.
You can catch me at the hot spot.
It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour, y'all. The hot spot is being brought to you by.
Brought to you by Macy's. Listen to the Undressing Room podcast presented by Macy's, featuring Eva Marcille and L'Oreal. Log on to the undressingroompod.com for access to their personal Macy's shopping page. The Undressing Room podcast is available wherever you get your podcast. Good morning, Brat.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brat Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, fans took to social media to react after Angela Bassett lost Best Supporting Actress Oscar to Jamie Lee Curtis. Now, she was considered a front runner for the award for her role as Queen Ramonda in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. One person tweeted, "Of course the Oscars reward white mediocrity because it's the world. Because what in the world did Jamie Lee Curtis give a better performance in comparison to Stephanie Hugh or Angela Bassett?" Another person wrote, "Angela Bassett getting snubbed is exactly why I pay these ragged-ass awards showed us." Anyway,
wow.
They said, shout out to the NAACP Image Award winner, Entertainer of the Year, Angela Bassett. But in other Oscar news, y'all, Rihanna performed Lift Me Up, and that was also nominated for Best Original Song at the Oscars last night. Did anybody see that?
I didn't see that part, but I peeped at it. But of course, when I was watching, I looked in the audience. Girl, the Oscars real white.
Yeah.
You could look at the black heads and count them, honey,
Yes.
up in the audience. I'm like, oh my God.
I'm just trying to figure out, we talk about this every year, what the hell black people keep going for?
Nah.
That's the question.
And you know,
that's what I'm trying to understand.
Well,
Why
if
do
you're
we
an
feel
actor
like
or
we need to
actress-
be
If you're an actor or
validated by
actress,
them?
You nominated, so you kind of got to go. And you want to win. Like, you want to win your awards. If you was Angela Bassett and you've been getting awards for that same role all across the board, and they nominate you, you got to go.
Well, yeah, but and not just with the performance, Rick, and all this stuff. I just, you know me, I'm looking at the way they dress. We pull out the best clothes money could buy, honey, to go to those Oscars. But when you go to the Soul Train Award, the BET Awards, and all that, like we roll out the bed.
They've gotten better, though.
Well, they're getting a little better. It makes me mad. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Did y'all want to play some of Rihanna from last night?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
That was awesome.
I'm happy she came to do her thing on that. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got, oh, Lord, Roxy's joke of the day. Roxy, is it going to be funny?
Come on, let's get it. Bring it a tat.
Oh, Lord, the time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour, y'all. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, ladies and gentlemen. It is about that time for Roxy. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. Joke of the day. All right, man, it better be funny.
Got an old school classic for Briggity Tat. You ready, Brad? Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Smell mop.
Smell my poo. Got me. I liked it. That was a good one.
It was cute.
I liked it. It was cute. It was cute.
Good old second grade.
Good old, yeah. Kindergarten, but I like it.
Smell my poo. That was cute.
It's the way you said it, though. Smell my poo. Like you were like trying to figure it out.
What you think, Gary?
Oh, it was cute, honey.
It was cute.
I might use it, Rick.
Special day.
Yeah, Netflix online, too. They want to talk to Roxy.
Good morning, Ricky. So everyone is a little groggy today thanks to the time shift. Well, maybe not everyone. Some people may feel well rested, but 1 in 5 Americans still like the fact that we do it twice a year. 21% of people in a new poll said they think changing the clocks the way we're doing it is still the best option. 62% want to stop shifting the clocks, and the other 17% are undecided. Really interesting stats here, Ricky. Some that stood out to me. 19% of Americans prefer waking up when it's dark outside. That happens. I feel that way, too. Do y'all?
Yeah,
I
me
like
too.
Getting up in the dark.
It makes me feel like I'm getting a head start on the day.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I love it.
Yeah.
And I love the time change, too.
Oh, yeah. Me too. I love it because, at least I was going in at 4 o'clock. Hell, it was getting dark. I'm like, my God. So I'm glad night get dark like around 8 or 9.
Right.
So.
You get a chance to enjoy your life.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like getting that extra hour in the fall, but hey, that's just me. 7% of Americans are waking up in the dark most of the year, no matter what. And that's how many said they wake up before 5 a.m. on weekdays. 68% wake up before 8 a.m. and only 13% roll out of bed after 9. Do y'all have issues on the weekends? Waking up earlier than you want to and your body is thinking you're going to the morning show?
We're so used to getting up so early Monday through Friday.
Just wake up anyway.
Just wake up anyway.
Yeah.
And just
go
be
back
staring.
to sleep.
Oh.
Yeah. I just try to go back to sleep.
I don't like sleeping late.
Yeah.
Well, on the weekend, 4:30, 5:30 ain't cool, though, when you don't got to go to work.
No.
But see, I don't get up early on the weekend because on the weekend I'll stay on up late and watch TV and just walk around the house and drink bottled water with your drawers on, looking out the windows with a damn gun in your hand. Just being stupid as hell.
What is wrong with you?
Got you walking around with your gun, want to pretend that somebody finna come get you like you bad, walk around with your underwear on 12 and 1 o'clock in the morning. Just being a dumbass for no reason.
I think that's only you. Nobody else do that.
Rick Roll playing a Scarface.
I know.
Right.
No, I do that. I
love
can't even lie. I can't even lie about it. My bra and my biking shorts all day long with a belly, with my gun in the mirror, like, I dare you. You better, you
Please.
yeah.
I got something for you. Come up in here. You wish a brother would.
Yes.
That is hilarious.
Yes,
oh my
I'm with
God.
you on that. You got to feel your Scarface every now and then.
Right.
You know?
Every now and then.
Every now and then, baby. Every now and then.
So does the itis kick in for y'all earlier in the day? Since I've been with the morning show like around 11 a.m., like I am so like I have to take a midday nap.
Yes.
Yeah, take a nap. You have to take a nap.
You got to take a nap.
Yeah, sometimes I get off the air, probably around about an hour after I get off the air, I might go and just crash out for a good 45 minutes, wrap up in a blanket on the couch, and get up, and you good for the rest of the day. And then I start getting sleepy after night. What his name? Ed Hope go off. After nightly news, I start winding down, take a bath, and just go to bed.
Isn't it funny, though, now when we were kids, you didn't want to take a nap. Now we're adults, we take a nap.
Uh-huh.
You have to take a nap. You're an adult. You're being targeted at the count of sleep.
Okay. Yes.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary had the tea and the color other day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's still a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. R&B singer Ciara, baby. They said this girl is living her best life, y'all, mostly because, she married the wonderful Russell Wilson, y'all, one of the highest paid football players in the National Football League. Well, now, honey, people are attacking Ciara, honey. They're saying Ciara is telling her fans, baby, that they could live their best life, too. But they should do it without a man, honey. She's letting the world know. They say, honey, if you're confused, they say, honey, by Ciara's new messages, so are her fans. Now, they're saying that Ciara has a new song out she's promoting titled Independent Woman. And they said, well, she tells the women, honey, that they need to have their own stuff, honey, and should never rely, y'all, on a male partner for anything. Jan, how you feel about that? Do you rely on a man?
Let me tell you something. If I can, I would, for sure. I definitely rely on my husband for a lot of different things, not just financially, but support, definitely being a part of that village. But, I got to say, Ciara came into that relationship doing her thing, so I don't know that she needed him. But ain't nothing wrong with having a few dollars, a few extra ones.
Yeah. Ricky, what you think? A woman should rely on a man? You think y'all should be in a woman's life? I mean, do men rely on
what you mean? What was the setup again? Who you talking about?
Ciara said, honey, she told the women that they should not rely on a man, even though she got a multi-millionaire husband, even though she had her own coins, though. But
if you got your own coins and you want to make a contribution, fine. But as for me personally, I don't need no woman. I'm not trying to sound chauvinistic or whatever. I'll pay all the bills. and I make sure that you have.
Better come on with it.
I make sure that anybody I date or be with have all of your needs and most of your wants, for sure. I was married for 12 years. My wife never paid a bill, not one bill, and I wasn't even famous or nothing. I worked my ass off. I played the organ. I worked at Foot Locker, and I was doing comedy on the side, and I took care of my wife. So I didn't ask for anything, and that's just the way I was raised. I'm sorry. I know that go against some of the status quo or whatever, but whatever she was a flight attendant, whatever she made, she got to keep and do whatever she want to do. If she want to take me out to dinner and treat me here and there, that's fine. I'm okay with that, whatever. But I'm gonna drive and I'm gonna open the car door, and I'm gonna leave a tip and make sure she's straight. So
that's that good country living.
Damn right.
Them the up north guys, they be like, can you get that door for me, babe? Got that door?
Yandy. As a matter of fact, I'm definitely gonna open the door, and I would never, ever ask on a first day ask a woman to pay for the meal. Are you crazy? Are you freaking crazy? You know what I'm saying? And men has become too soft and too entitled, and you want the one where we're going to go 50-50 on the food or whatever. You go 50-50. Now, some people, I don't know what your financial setup is, but I try my best to make sure that I take care of everything. And that's just the way I am and always been.
Yeah. That's a good thing. My daddy told me the same thing. He said, when I take ladies out, I make sure I pay for everything. I said, that's good. He told me the other day he was going on a date. I said, but Dad, why the date so early? Why you going on a date at 8 a.m.? He said, because 8 a.m. you only getting donut and a coffee. I got to pay for everything. I said, oh, Dad, you ain't it. I can't get a lobster tail. He said, no, a donut and a coffee, that's all I got. I don't do dinner dates. I do breakfast dates.
Yeah, I'll do a nice dinner, and then just because I pay for dinner, I'm not looking to sleep with you because I done slept enough to last a lifetime. What I'm interested in, where your mind at and what kind of energy you bring in, and are you the woman that I can live without? That's what I'm looking for. What
so
that walk by
is not dead.
I'm telling you, man, what that walk by air smell like, what that walk off look like, the sexiness that you bring. Are you somebody that if you die, I die the following week because I can't take it. That's what I need. Yeah, I can't survive.
Where's Cupid?
What that breath smell like too, dog. Don't forget about that.
Look at here, Dentine. I'm talking about she be on that Dentine ice, have that on point, just fresh breath, smelling good, got a little Neiman Marcus scent to her. Oh yeah, I know what I know what it is. Go on, Gary.
Does she walk with a limp?
No, she bow-legged. Definitely bow-legged. And you don't have to have no big boobs and no big butt. I like them slim. Little booties matter. Go ahead, Gary.
Okay, well, you don't want nobody from Atlanta then. All right. Judge Mathis, y'all, in the People's Court, y'all were canceled. I don't know if y'all heard the shocking news, y'all. They're saying, honey, the People's Court with Judge Milana, y'all also ended, honey. It's 26th season. Now, Judge Mathis, they're saying that the 24th season will be his last season. And I love Judge Mathis' show. And we're going to definitely miss him, y'all. So, honey, y'all just start taping and have all those reruns.
Crackheads are upset.
Yeah, because he sure called you one, baby. He definitely called you a crackhead.
No, man, we love Judge Mathis, man. He has always been great to us and a good friend of the morning show, and we love everything. We got to shout him out. Shout out to you, Judge Mathis, for everything you do in the community outside, and he has a great show on TV, so the reality show. So we absolutely love Judge Gregory Mathis, Detroit's own, baby.
Yes. All right, the color today, y'all, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Cara Cara. On the high end, you say Cara Cara, and on the low end, you say beautiful orange. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with the T.
Gary!
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, it is about that time. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. That's right, y'all, broadcasting live. That's right, live from Greenville, South Carolina. We are so excited to be here. This is the Men of Color National Summit. So excited to be here. Y'all give it up for the one and only comedian extraordinaire, Special K.
And today's news you can't use is sponsored by the Riddle of the Day. The Riddle of the Day. What is the difference between a lemon cream pie and Gary with the T?
What's the difference?
One is sweet, fruity, and soft in the middle. The other one is a lemon cream pie.
You gonna let it get away with it? Look at that.
Gary, I love you. I love you so much. I love you so much. All right, so let's get into this hood versus ghetto. Some things are hood, and some of us grew up hood, some of us grew up ghetto, some of us grew up with a little bit of both. What's hood and what's ghetto? I'm going to break it down for you right now. It's hood for a woman to have 5 kids by 5 different dudes. It's ghetto when they're all boys and they're all named Junior. Alex Jr., Terrence Jr., Bobby Jr., Larry Jr., and Ronald Jr., but they all got different last names. It's hood to get married to a man and not take his last name because you don't feel like getting a new driver's license. It's ghetto to not take his last name because you used to be married to his brother and you already got his last name.
Yeah!
It's hood when you stab somebody in a fight over a card game. It's ghetto when the card game you stab somebody over is Uno.
Oh, wow. That's bad.
That draw 4 is not that serious.
Yeah.
You really had to take somebody's life over a draw 4.
Draw 4, dog. Yeah, the draw 4 will do it.
That draw 4 do get you depressed, though. You be like, God, I was right
and
there.
then you get ready to play the draw 4 and you get skipped.
Yeah. All right. Ladies, listen up. It's hood to get your now deceased baby daddy's name tatted on your chest. It's ghetto to get his name tatted on your chest when you the reason he got smoked. You the reason he dead. It's hood to spend $1,500 on a 1-year-old birthday party. It's ghetto to spend $1,500 on a 1-year-old birthday party and you only make $300 a week.
Dang.
It's hood to get so drunk at somebody's wedding that you black out and got to be carried away. It's ghetto to get that drunk at somebody's wedding and you the pastor that officiated the wedding. Really real? It's hood to cuss out a bank teller for making you show ID to cash a $40 check. It's ghetto to cuss out that bank teller when you cashing that $40 check and you only got $30 in your account. The audacity of you to have an attitude. It's hood when a man is 35 and finally reaches his life dream of getting a new Dodge Charger. It's ghetto when that new Dodge Charger is parked in his mama's driveway because that's where he lives.
Right.
It's hood when you go off at a customer service lady at the power company for not letting you make arrangements on your bill.
Right.
It's ghetto when the arrangements you're trying to make on the bill are on top of the arrangements that you already got.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning, you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Real Housewives of Atlanta star Miss Candy Burris Tucker, y'all, recently did a sit-down interview with Shannon Sharp, honey. And, they were talking about, how women dating men with less money. Because a lot of people talk about it, they say, when a woman date a man with less money, is she desperate and is he a user and, so on and so forth. But Candy had this to say.
Typically, men who make a lot of money, they want you to sit up and cater to them, be up under them every day, all day, whatever. So when you don't have that type of time, it may cause issues. It's like, it's not always reciprocated, meaning a lot of guys, that's when cheating comes into play, or what? Oh, you don't have enough time for me. Yeah. You don't have this. Right. I just feel like it's hard when it comes to being fully committed to each other when both of you are focused on your own thing.
Right. That's a good point.
Yeah, it is a good point.
That's a good point. I'm not mad at that. I understand that.
Because the part that really just upsets me, though, is when men cheat on women that make more money than them because they got low self-esteem and they got to go try to make themselves feel bigger. So what they do is they go out and cheat and what have you and let the other woman build them up and tell them how wonderful they are. And he done sat there and told her all the problems he's going through with his wife. So, of course, she's going to sit there and tell you how wonderful you are, you dummy, and make you feel better and stuff like that. But I guess, too, when two women, a man and a woman, they both are career driven and like she said, working toward the goal. I guess do they not just have time for one another? How does that play? And if so, why did y'all get together then?
Yeah. You just shouldn't cheat. Period. Yeah. Just go get counseling and go get therapy and all that stuff. But you don't cheat. You know,
make time for each other.
Yeah, but if y'all both busy working hard, it's almost kind of hard to make time.
Well, yeah, you have to though.
Yeah,
you have to put some of those hours to the side.
Yeah,
and make time for the things that mean something to you in your life, or else they'll fade away.
That's right.
Because I know a lot of married couples, they always have like Tuesday is our day together.
Night, yes.
Date night, yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so y'all do date nights and stuff?
All the time.
Really? Well, that's good then. Well, congratulations then. Well, congratulations. I mean, it's very interesting though, but it does look kind of funny according to society if a woman makes more money than a man, because men are very intimidated species. So, but if that's so, then if it works for you, then congratulations. Because I know Oprah makes way more money than Stedman, but honey, he's still there. He ain't went nowhere. She give him a check every month, probably. Here's your check, baby. Your stipend. All right, moving on.
He probably don't even stay in the main house. He stayed back in the slave quarters.
Exactly, because they did show when they were going through when Corona was real popular. They had Stedman in the back house, and Oprah was in the mansion.
She said he wasn't coming out till that COVID was gone.
Yeah, she put him in the back, baby. She put him in the stable. So, all right.
I would have stayed back there.
Okay, I'm sure the stable was just as good.
I'm sure it's real plush back there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, moving on in other celebrity news. Yeah. Ciara, y'all, baby, a lot of people talking about it. Now, some people are upset, and some people saying kudos to her. But it's being reported, y'all, that Ciara showed up, y'all, fully dressed, honey, at the Fashion Trust U.S. Awards, honey. Now, they're saying, baby, that Ciara was fully dressed, honey, at the awards, honey, held at the Goya Studios, honey, in Los Angeles. Now, they say she was dressed smartly in an all-black attire designed by Grace Ling. Now, the ensemble included, y'all, a black maxi skirt, a black blazer, y'all, and a sheer top. Now, they said, Ciara was criticized, honey, the other day, y'all, for showing up practically naked, y'all, to the Vanity Fair Oscars after party. But now they're saying, honey, she's looking much better now. She put some clothes on. But they're saying Russell was not with her at that event. They're saying, some people saying that he probably was still upset because, honey, when she showed up to the Vanity Fair event, half naked, they said, and that was a high society event, honey. But nevertheless, she looks amazing now. She put some clothes on, honey. And she said one thing she loved about her marriage, she said it's definitely rock solid. And she said Russell allows her the independence to express herself how she sees fit.
There you go. And that works for them.
And that period. And that's it.
Yeah.
In the story.
Yeah, that's good. But I mean, a man shouldn't allow you, honey. You should be able to wear what you want. If I want to wear this, if I want to come, honey, in a thong.
He don't give her no problems. I don't think I'm going to let you wear this. I mean, he don't give her no backlash. If she look good, she look good. He probably be like, yeah, baby, you look nice.
Yeah.
Right.
And they belong together. She is his. So he do you. Let him look. They looking at what's yours.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't say nothing to her either because she tall and fine. Hell, y'all want to look at that all night, knowing I'm finna take that back to the house.
Yeah, but Ricky,
when you're out in the public, to the house.
But when you're on the public and she's in a dress like that, I mean, everybody else into all his teammates looking and stuff and probably salivating.
But they can't get it. They can't get it. That's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
They want it,
I'm
but
gonna
they
go
can't get
one of them damn things that they keep on them goalposts at them football games, that padding, and put behind that headboard and get to work.
The color day.
Oh my God.
Super day. Super day.
Do it.
Yeah. The color day is one of my favorite color. My color day, y'all, is oyster mushrooms. On the high end, you say oyster mushroom, and on the low end, you say beautiful gray. That's your color for the day.
They're going to get out there to the food and say, what happened to the Denver Broncos goalposts? I had my cousin go out there and cut a couple of chunks of that out and put it on the side of them headboard. Tell Ciara.
Somebody had to use it. He wasn't scoring. So somebody had to use it.
Russell.
Can't score on the field. You got to at least be scoring at home. That's the main part. But that's what you got to end up living with. That football career going to go away. So you got to score at home. Yes, sir. Make sure the headboard ain't hitting that wall waking them kids. Y'all give it up for Gary with the T. I am so excited about our next guest, man, from her beginnings, a shared kitchen. Man, listen, man, we got the one and only Pinky Cole is in the building.
Hey, everybody. Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
The owner of Slutty Vegan and Bar and Vegan Restaurant chains. We are so excited to have you on, and the phenomenon is not only about food. Cole has hit the trifecta of community, commerce, and compassion by meeting the people exactly where they are at, Welcome to the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, Miss Pinky Cole. Thank you for coming. Yes.
Thank you. That was a great intro.
Okay.
I need to take you with me. That was good.
Hey, you know I got the and I remember you bringing us like food to the radio station when you was back in the day.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Ago.
That was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we are 5 years later.
I mean, we up there eating the hamburgers and French fries in the morning.
It up.
Delicious.
Tan it up.
And then we would do Dish Nation and be sleepy.
Right. Now don't put that on my food. You wasn't sleeping in slutty vegan now.
Yeah, anytime you get full, honey.
Man, and as a mom and wife to be a businesswoman, I know you're extremely busy. Busy. Now, do you and your fiance set goals for work, your personal life at the same time? How do you manage all of that?
So work is balance for me, right? So like I always been a hustler for a long time. So like when I get to create, ideate, research, like that is fun. Like that don't feel like I got to work like, all right, I got to come up with something now. Like I actually like to do that. And because I'm in a relationship with somebody who's in the same exact industry, like I can travel the world with him. We can have fun together. And then we can go on vacation at the same damn time. So I'm happy about that.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Well, Pinky, we all so proud of you and all the accomplishments that you've made.
I'm proud of you.
Whatever. So I know the road hasn't been easy, but can you give me an example of a time you may have made a mistake that benefited you in the long run?
Ain't nothing a mistake.
I heard that.
Everything is a lesson learned.
That's right.
Right?
Wow.
So, like, I welcome speed bumps. I welcome challenges. Every opportunity is an opportunity to get better.
That's
so
right.
I got a motto. When things happen, we put policy in place. So when I had a restaurant back in Harlem, I had a grease fire, lost everything, ain't had fire insurance, nothing. And at the time, I felt like a failure. I felt defeated. My car got repoed, got kicked out of my apartment. And then I walked away with my head down. But now, full circle moment, I realize when things happen, it's supposed to happen for a reason. It just makes you stronger, it makes you wiser, and it makes you look at things from a different lens so that you can only get better.
That's right.
So no mistakes over here.
All right.
So now, y'all, we're talking with Miss Pinky Cole, owner of the fabulous restaurant chain Slutty Vegan.
Did you bring us some food?
I am the food.
All right.
I am the slutty vegan, okay?
Eat up, honey.
Y'all done ate slutty vegan 1,000 times, okay?
Yes, y'all know what it tastes like, honey. And, it's funny, though, speaking of it, though, I mean, being a vegan food, it tastes like regular food.
Yeah, that's the point, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I want people come to Slutty Vegan and say, this is a damn good burger, not that this is a really good vegan burger. And that's how I've been able to grow the brand, because the audience is not the vegan, it's actually the meat eaters. I want the people that eat pork and beef and chicken to be like, let me just try this. And then when they try it,
And that's what they do.
they so surprised, right? Yeah.
So, Pinky, have you ever faced conflict being an entrepreneur and things? Have you ever?
You know I face some goddamn conflict. Every day I face conflict.
Right.
So I'm in the media a lot, mostly good.
But it was good. You say you were just on, Jet Magazine or something?
I'm on Jet Magazine right now. So I'm the cover. I'm on page 43 as Jet Beauty of the Week.
What?
The lifestyle section. But I face conflict every day, right? Like if you are an entrepreneur and you don't go through no conflict, then I would say that you ain't no real entrepreneur, because things are going to happen. But what I realized that in order to be a disruptor, you're going to face some disruption, right? So you can't say you want to be a disruptor and break the glass ceiling and be afraid when the adversity come your way.
Amen.
So I've been raw vegan for the last 65 days, okay? So when I talk about clear, I'm so clear right now that whatever comes
Raw
my
vegan?
way, I'm like
Ooh.
Floyd Mayweather with the punches.
No cooked
No
food.
cooked food.
For how long?
65 days, and I lost 20 pounds.
Wait a
Talking
minute,
about
what?
clear, 65 days raw vegan, no cooked food. Shout out to Crystal Shea Raw, who's been my chef. But
Oh, okay. So it's been
no, I don't eat no meat. I'm vegan.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
So it's been chefed up for you to taste.
Yeah.
Kind of like not just you eating a piece of
That's
lettuce.
awesome.
Yeah, no.
Or a tomato.
But
That's
it's not
dope.
about food, y'all. It's about discipline, because I'm at a point in my career where discipline is the most important thing. It's funny because I went to the NAACP Awards and I saw Angela Bassett arms. Okay. And her arms-
motivation.
Okay, her arms look so good. And I'm like, oh, I need them arms. And it motivated me to like really shift my mindset, because if I want to be the best, I got to walk like the best, talk like the best, move like the best. So I just went on my raw vegan lifestyle, and I feel so good. Like
I'm going to your Birmingham location today.
Oh, yes, please.
Thank you. And you know you're just right across the street from my high school, Woodlawn High School.
Oh, I didn't know you went to Woodlawn.
Absolutely.
So we need to do a collaboration with the school. So call me. Tell your friends to call my friends.
Woodlawn Colonel. You better believe that.
And you know I'm your soror.
Oh,
You know
what?
that, right?
Hold on. Where you pledge?
A Sigma chapter, Clark Atlanta University.
What?
Yes.
Root to the side. Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, founded in 1913.
Only the best.
Come on now. So, Pinky,
Y'all wouldn't
man.
understand that.
Out of all the things that you got going on, Pinky, what's next for you? Like, I know you got a long list of, like, bucket list things that you want to knock off. What's next for you?
Well, hopefully it ain't getting pregnant right now because I keep getting pregnant. So
Oh, Lord. What's the title of the restaurant?
Slutty Vegan. Right.
You are what you eat.
Literally and figuratively. So there's so many really good things happening. Obviously, Jet Magazine is in stores everywhere. So iconic. We all know that Jet literally has been pivotal for the culture, and they hadn't had a printed issue since 2014. So for me to be on the cover of the first printed issue since then is a big deal. I'm opening a couple more locations, and it's world domination for Slutty Vegan, right? Like, I'm a big dreamer, a big thinker, so anything that I touch, I like to say it turns to gold. So I'm going to just keep doing what I've been doing, operating with integrity, and just keep walking in alignment, and the success is going to follow.
I cannot wait to go down there today because my girl Tish Fletcher got a store right next to yours, CBD products and stuff. Man, y'all just doing so many wonderful, positive things, man. And thank you for bringing your store to my home community. We are so glad that you have joined us this morning. Member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. Y'all give it up. And let everybody know how they can follow you on social media real quick.
So we everywhere. So just Google Slutty Vegan, Pinky Cole on social media, or if you want to learn more about Slutty Vegan, sluttyveganatl.com.
Y'all
so
give
make
it
sure you get that too.
Show your love for the one and only Pinky Cole. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and
that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, y'all, this is the bottom of the hour. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, the hot spot is being brought to you by.
Brought to you by Capital One. One of the best savings rates in America is another reason banking with Capital One is the easiest decision. What's in your wallet? Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank. Capital One NA, member FDIC. Brett, good morning.
Good morning, Maria. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Ricky. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, during the interview with Sherry Shepherd, SWV said that their Bravo reality TV show, Queens of R&B, with Escape, has ruined their relationship with the Atlanta singing group. Todd said, I do have a little regret. I knew going in it was going to be a little stressful, but I wanted it to be fun. I wanted us to go back to the 90s to relive our youth and have so much fun. It wasn't anything that I thought it was going to be, so I kind of regret that part. I feel like now we'll probably never be able to have that again. Then Coco chimed in and said, too much has been said. Too much disrespect. It's just been really crazy, and I was not expecting it like that at all. I thought it would be really cool. But then I saw Tamika Scott on TMZ yesterday, and she said she called Lily, and they talk and they laugh, so hopefully everybody end up still being cool, because it was actually a really good show, and I love seeing them together. I just felt like it was like friendly camaraderie, but they would still end up being cool. But Coco said it was just a little too much for her, too much disrespect. But sometimes that's how it be when you do a show like that. You got to have the banter going back and forth on social media, and that make more people watch. So anyway, I hope the group ends up being okay. All right, y'all, according to XXL, Los Angeles prosecutors say that the evidence of rapper Tory Lanez's guilt in 2020 shooting of Meg Thee Stallion is overwhelming, and his lawyer's arguments that he deserves a new trial are baseless. Now, the 16-page opposition to Lanez's motion for a new trial stated the defendant's brief is colorful rhetoric that lacks substance. Despite being nearly 80 pages long, the defendant has failed to cite a single instance of error in the trial court. Prosecutors say the evidence against Lanez includes multiple eyewitnesses identifying him as the shooter, the gun used in the assault found at his feet, and recorded pages and apologies for the shooting. Now, the opposition emphasizes that Lanez's trial lawyer didn't object to the DNA evidence, and his new lawyers argue shouldn't have been evidence in the trial. Lanez has been in jail. He's been in jail without bond since a jury on December 23rd convicted him of felony assault with a semi-automatic firearm, discharge of a firearm with gross negligence, and having a concealed and unregistered weapon in a vehicle for firing 5 rounds at Meg on July 12th of 2020. What y'all think about that? I mean, it's so much evidence against him. I don't know how they go and pull back the evidence.
And that's a whole lot of attorney fees when you have to appeal a case.
Yes, and what money you do have gonna get ate up, because them attorneys cost, they don't play. And when you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, oh Lord, They all want to be paid, and they know you got millions. They want millions. Trust me.
Period.
All of it. Yeah, you gonna have none when you get out.
No, you better put some aside.
How
for
much
that
time did he get?
commissary.
Y'all remember?
Did he get sentenced?
I don't think he's gotten sentenced
I
yet.
don't think he got sentenced yet, but he's gonna get something. So hopefully he can put something to the side for that. He gets sentenced next month. Well, we'll see next month. I'll keep y'all posted on what the sentence is next month. But hopefully he's smart enough to put some money to the side and then, separate it a little bit so he could try to, ration it out. Because it's going to go quick, especially when you ain't making none. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, oh, Lord, it's the joke of the day. Roxy, is it going to be funny?
Is your name Briggity Tickety Tack?
Oh, I guess it is, but that don't mean it's going to be funny. The joke of the day coming up next. The time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.